Your cat walking on your face at 3 a.m. isn't random, it isn't rude, and it definitely isn't because she hates you. It's actually one of the most sophisticated survival behaviors in the animal kingdom, and it's directed entirely at you. I spent months as a zombie, waking up at 3, then 4, then somehow 5 a.m., until I went deep into the actual neuroscience behind why cats do this, and what I found completely changed how I see my cat. 6 reasons, all science-backed. And by the time we get to number 6, you're going to question everything you thought you knew about what your cat can actually perceive in your bedroom at night. Reason 1, the midnight wellness check. Let's start with the one that made me feel genuinely guilty for ever being annoyed. When you fall into deep sleep, something dramatic happens from your cat's perspective. Your breathing slows, your heart rate drops, you stop moving entirely. And to a creature hardwired to monitor every member of her social group, you essentially go offline. Research shows cats are acutely sensitive to the breathing rhythms of the humans they're bonded to. When those rhythms suddenly change, it triggers a low-level alarm in their nervous system. That paw on your face at 4 a.m., that slow walk across your chest, they are feeling for the rise and fall of your breath, running a biological safety check to confirm their person is still responsive. Your cat hasn't unlearned the survival instinct of monitoring her group through the night. She's just redirected it at you. So the next time you wake up to a nose in your ear, in the only language she has, she was worried about you. Welcome back to Kitty Mind, where we decode the science behind your cat's weirdest behavior so you can actually understand what they're trying to tell you. Reason 2, the campaign. We've all heard that cats are nocturnal. They're actually not. Cats are crepuscular, biologically wired to peak at dawn and dusk. But domestic cats are also extraordinary social observers, and they sync their internal clocks to your routine with precision that's honestly unsettling. A study from the University of Zurich found that cats can anticipate feeding times down to a 15-minute window, purely from learned pattern recognition. So if you feed her at 7 a.m., she knows 6:45 is approaching, and she has a plan. The face sitting, the ear purring, the single paw tapping your cheek with increasing urgency, this is operant conditioning applied to you by your cat. She's learned that if she's annoying enough for long enough, you get up. You think you're just tired. She thinks she's trained you perfectly. And honestly, she has. Reason 3, resetting the invisible scent map. This one is pure chemistry. Every day you shower, go outside, touch other people, and from your cat's biological perspective, you come home contaminated. So every night, she feels an urgent need to renew the lease. When she walks across your body or rubs her cheek against your jaw, she's depositing pheromones from scent glands in her paws and face. This ritual is called bunting. She's overriding the outside world smells with her own markers until her brain registers, this is mine, this is safe, this is family. If she skips this, she experiences a low-level territorial anxiety, like leaving a door unlocked. She can't rest until it's handled. That midnight walk across your stomach isn't restlessness. It's a nightly chemical peace treaty, and you are the territory being claimed. Reason 4, the unfinished hunt. Here's one most people get completely wrong. We see our cat sleeping 14 hours a day and think, relaxed animal. But a cat without real predatory outlet isn't rested, she's loaded. Their brain runs on one specific sequence: stalk, chase, pounce, catch, kill, eat, sleep. If that cycle doesn't complete, the energy doesn't go away, it just builds. Most indoor cats spend the day with nothing to hunt. Then 3 a.m. hits, their biological prime time, and that energy has to go somewhere. Your feet moving under the blankets are, to your cat's prey drive, completely indistinguishable from a small animal trying to escape. The fix is specific: 10 minutes of intense interactive play right before bed, where she actually catches the toy, followed by a small meal. Hunt, catch, eat. The cycle completes. Her brain gets the signal, it's over, time to sleep. This single change stopped the 3 a.m. zoomies for me faster than anything else. Reason 5, you are the warmest thing in the room. This next one sounds obvious, but the actual science of how she does it will change how you watch her move. A cat's resting body temperature runs between 101 and 102 degrees Fahrenheit, significantly higher than ours. They burn through body heat fast, and they feel the night's temperature drop in a way we simply don't. The pads of your cat's paws are extraordinarily heat sensitive. That slow walk across your body, she's scanning, mapping your warmth, locating your core, your chest, your head, which radiate the most heat in the room. You are a 98.6-degree biological heating source that also breathes, has a heartbeat, and smells like safety. In a cooling house at 3 a.m., that's not just comfortable, that's essential. She's not clingier in December because she loves you more. She's clingier because you've become more valuable as infrastructure. Efficient, unsentimental, completely logical. Reason 6. She can hear things you can't. And here's the one that changed everything for me. Cats can hear frequencies up to 64,000 hertz. Human ears cut out around 20,000. That gap isn't small, it's an entirely different sensory layer of reality, inside your home, right now, that you have zero access to. The hum from your phone charger, the high-frequency whine of an LED on standby, a pipe shifting in the wall, a raccoon on the roof 3 houses away, all of it, crystal clear to your cat, completely silent to you. When the house goes quiet at night, those sounds don't disappear. They get louder in contrast. And when your cat hears something unfamiliar in that range, her instinct is to move toward the most familiar source of security in the room, which is you. She isn't seeing ghosts. She's reacting to a real stimulus you don't have the biology to detect. And she's coming to you because, in the middle of something she can't fully process, you are her safe base. That's not neediness. That's the deepest expression of trust a cat has. When the world gets strange, she chooses you. After months of broken sleep, here's what I actually learned. My cat wasn't waking me up because something was wrong with her. She was waking me up because, to her, everything was working exactly as it should. She was checking if I was breathing. She was remarking me as her territory. She was completing a hunt she never got to finish. She was seeking the only warmth that felt safe. And she was living in a sonic world I'll never understand, trusting me to be her anchor in it. When you start reading those 3 a.m. visits as communication instead of inconvenience, everything shifts. You stop being the victim of her schedule. You become her safe place, and that is worth losing a little sleep over. Drop in the comments which reason surprised you most. I read every single one. Subscribe to Kitty Mind for a new video every week. Now go get some sleep, both of you.